Hello and welcome back to the port, and welcome to our WoWs weekly for the 28th of May. This is basically just a weekly video where we cover off announcements, news of the week just gone, and possibly the week coming up if we know anything. First item on the agenda is the collaboration with Warhammer 40k. Now I know this is a bit of old news. Last week we were umming and ahhing whether or not it would be consumable camos or premium camos. It's both and commanders. Now this is probably going to be linked with Games Workshop announcing that edition 8.5 or 9 of Warhammer 40k is coming. So what this is probably going to be is just try and draw people back or just bring some attention to themselves. Now with Warhammer or Games Workshop being a British company based up in Nottingham, it's hard to say what ships we're expecting or commanders we're expecting, because it's hard to say this nation's Chaos and this nation's Imperium and this nation's Orcs and this nation's Tyranids. So that's a bit odd. So I assume it's not going to be like a Zero Lane commanders where you know exactly which one's going where. It's probably going to be a little bit like the Halloween commanders, where it's a bit of a hodgepodge of commanders being spread out, maybe one per nation or something like that. And then obviously, like I was saying, with Games Workshop being British, quite a lot of the Imperium ships are named after British ships. HMS Vanguard is one that comes to mind. HMS Conqueror. So whether it's going to be, but then you wouldn't want it to be like a wholly British emphasis thing. Well, I wouldn't mind, but it would be a bit one-sided, if you know what I mean. Where are you coming for, Pookie? Well, let's dance. Now, so that basically wraps up the Warhammer 40k side of it. I guess the other item on the agenda is the Bureau has launched proper. Now the Bureau, what that means is basically the Gross Kurfürst, the Yamato and the Alaska are actually completely researchable. So now we can actually crack on with those. Now if you've got premium, you can research too. For those of you who don't have premium, if you do end up with a random days premium, it might be worth just cracking on and getting the other one actually up operational as soon as possible. Don't mind me as I do Austin Powers, and we're free, finally. Good. So yeah, that's a good bit of news. And if you have premium, as soon as you get premium, crack on, open up that second researchable project and get that moving. Now it lasts obviously 24 hours since you last logged in, so should you log in regularly, then you'll be alright. Should you say not, maybe it might be worth just remembering to boot up your console, say once a day, grab your crate, get your missions going, and then just come back another day and see how you're doing. Now they've also released the joint expedition, which is running until the 1st of June. This is basically a way of being able to get some more promotion orders, insignias, camos, boosters, and some National Pacific commander crates. So that's quite interesting. However, you have to play a certain nation's ships for the national commander crates. So that will probably put people outside their comfort zone, but it is a good way of being able to complete your roster or maybe get some more accommodations. Oh good lord, hello. Okay, I'll take that. Sorry for the minor distraction. Now, I think that wraps up the joint exposition. So next we're on to the big crates. Now they've basically confirmed that the big crates have a chance of having a tier 5 Matus, a tier 5 Agile, or a tier 6 Indianapolis. Basically, a Japanese battleship, French destroyer, and American cruiser. So that's a nice little thing. Now obviously a premium ship will take up all 3 slots inside a crate, and the chances of getting that is 0.96%. However, I managed to get one already. I managed to get the Agile, which was quite a nice little surprise really. I'm not going to torpedo. Oh good, I saved my torpedoes. Now there is a big crate giveaway on Facebook, and that's running until the 29th. Basically, you got to share the post and like it and something like that, and you're in for a chance of winning a big crate or something like that. I haven't really looked into it too much. I'm not really one of these social media people, but if you're following World of Warships Legends on Facebook, that might be something that you might be interested in doing. Another thing they've also announced is the Memorial Day patch and flag. Now that's also going until the 29th. Basically, you log into your Wargaming account on the website, and then you enter in the redeem code and you'll be fine. I'll have that all mentioned down below. And then last but not least, possible premium ship announcement I'm suspecting today. If there's going to be a premium ship available on the 1st, it's going to probably get announced today, and it's either going to be the Z39 or the Exeter. Expect them to come with like free basically on its own bundle, lower bundle, upper bundle. That's just to be expected. The Exeter's either going to be 10,000 doubloons. The Z39 is either going to be 12,500 or 15,000 doubloons. So it'd be interesting to see which ones they are. Now, I'm hedging my bets it's going to be the Z39 because the usual dropping the British late in the patch. However, I could be wrong. Let's wait and see. This is all just basically umming and ahhing. Now, we did do some teaser videos on what we know of, or basically what to expect for the Z39 and the Exeter, and judging by the amount of views and stuff, you guys and gals are most expectant of the Exeter. Looks like you're really looking forward to that. Basically, Exeter's managed to get like 3 times the views than the Z39. Which is, wow, it's nice to see that people like British ships just like me. So we will be doing a review on Exeter. She will be one of the premium ships. Basically, I allow myself a premium ship per month, and basically if it's British, is usually a must. Basically, I said I'd get every British ship, and I will. So there will be a review. However, premium ships will come out on Monday. I won't be recording the review until a Tuesday, so the review will either go up on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday morning within our usual like 11 AM slot. So please watch out for that. And the reason why we don't obviously launch them earlier than that is simply because we like to actually play the ships through and understand them and get the experience in them, so we don't like just spaffing out a review as soon as the ship comes out, because I feel that doesn't really give the ship any the justice it needs. The ship needs to be played through properly and basic gameplay understood, and then obviously it'd be one of our usual live reviews if you like those. I hope you do, because they're not going to change. They're always going to be live reviews, and I will do a video at some point on why we do live reviews. Basically, at the moment, I'm reading out of a notebook and playing the Destroyer, which is a bit easier because a Destroyer doesn't get detected as much, so I can kind of just do what Destroyers do while I chat away quite nicely. Fingers crossed this game should be in the bag in the next 58 seconds. Actually, while you're here, if there's any kind of content that you're looking for us to do, let us know. Do you want to see us review any of the Tetri ships? Or like maybe just one I was spinning? Do you want a let's play? Basically, let's play is where I play through the ship and I just explain what I'm doing in that ship at that moment. It's just, I guess it's a way of me showing what I do, and then you can maybe pick up or learn or obliterate me when you see me, because now you know all my tactics. You never know. Yeah, reviews we could do. Basically, just let us know. At the moment, I think our plans is to continue with some of the tier 7 stuff that we've been doing, and FYI, when Exeter does get released, we'll probably do a review, and I'll probably do a let's play as well. It seems like you guys kind of like it when you get a review and then you can actually watch another gameplay, so you almost like you get the review of the ship and then you get like the play style of the ship, and so I think you guys appreciate that. That'd be nice. Oh, nice little win. It's only tier 4. not really pay attention, so I'll take that. Much obliged. Now, if you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe. I'm the Galloping Major, and back to the port.